Number 55, Derek Jones Jr.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at the Hornets. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
And checking out Charlotte, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
So with Williams on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Ball, and it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. And Jones is out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now, here's Ball. After Luka Doncic's miss and the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside, Ball. Five on the clock. There's the pick. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, Irving. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
Passes it to Bridges. To the inside. Richards, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the paint, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Fast break, Dallas.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Both free throws good for Irving.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Mann passes the ball. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
That Miles Bridges continues to knock down shots from deep because it balances his ability to go off the dribble drive as well. Good to see him shoot it like this.
Now here's Irving. Plays it up off the glass. Irving's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Washington against Bridges. Pass to Richards. Mavericks with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
So it's the Hornets now. After Luka Doncic's miss. Richards passes to Mann. Picked by Bridges. Shot from 12. Mann gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Pass to Miller. The kick out to Ball. Now, here's Bridges. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Washington. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
Ball feeling it out a bit. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see?
That's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
No good on that one. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
It's the second from the line. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Now here's Jones. 8 points his last outing, and Doncic gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 11. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Ball against Doncic. Miller sets a screen for Ball. The feed now to Miller. And there's the pass to Mann from downtown. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Mann's got 5 now.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Doncic looking it over. Over Ball. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Passes it to Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
And that one falls for Bridges. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. Exum comes in for Derek Jones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyrie Irving. He doesn't get the second one.
Guys, it seems to me that every year Miles Bridges takes another leap. This guy is versatile. He can play both forward positions. He brings so much to the table.
A nice shot by Doncic.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Miller. A 3-ball. Here's Richards. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 11. Doncic outside. Fires from the line. And no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Charlotte again missing. For Dallas, they've gone 8-12 on field goal attempts so far. Doncic kicks to Kleba. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic against Miller. Outside, Ball. Feeds to Bridges. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Miles Bridges explosive right there on the interior. Goes right through the coverage.
Doncic right side. Hardaway for 3. He can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 9. Ball, the pass to Mann. Miller surveying the floor. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And checking out the stats for LaMelo Ball. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game last year. 8 assists and 6 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Grant Williams is checked in for Bridges. Cody Martin comes in for Trey Mann. And it's Micic in for Ball. Hornets trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Micic. Now the pass to Richards. Back to Miller. Shoots over Exum. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. And it's Exum in the corner. Dallas again missing. The Hornets shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Richards, great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist goes to.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Mavericks leading by 4. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. To the middle. Powell, that's good.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Passes it to Miller. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Powell. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Micic. Lets it go from deep. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. Outside Hardaway. Here's the pass to Exum. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. And there it is for him. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now Miller from deep three-point land. That shot missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
17.
You've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
He is out there with Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Exum, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. He's off on the first. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas.
Number 25, P.J. Washington.
Mavericks leading by 6. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Hardy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
He kicks it to ball from past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Here is Williams. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Outside Williams. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for foul. Charlotte also making some changes. Bridges comes in for Cody Martin. And it's Trey Mann in for Micic. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williams passes to Mann. Bridges a screen on Irving. 4 on the clock. Mann can't hit. Dallas leading by 10. Irving can't hit. Here's Mann, who's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. It's Williams, high post. Shoots over Washington, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. 13 feet away. Hardy, no good. Hornets trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mann passes the ball. Here's Mann. Williams for 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
First trip to the line for him here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
First free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Irving's shot is good.
This is Kyrie Irving at his absolute best. The shot making under duress is special.
Ball with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Mann passes the ball. Outside Williams. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. Williams looking over the floor. There's Ball with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Here's Kleba. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Man passes the ball. Down low. Here's Williams. And again, the Hornets missing. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Lets it go. Again, the Mavericks score.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Charlotte has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Hardy. Charlotte also making some changes. Miller comes in for Williams. And it's Cody Martin in for Ball. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Gafford. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Man passes to Richards. Kicks to Miller to end the run. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges with the steal. Miller outside. Passes to Richards. Here's Man. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the basket by Jones.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Hornets call time here. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Man. He's got 5. From 13 feet, it goes down. Man's got 7.
Well, you love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. They lead by 17.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Which have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
For your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Ball's checked in for the Hornets. All free throws good from Doncic. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Ball against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left now here in the second. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball against Doncic. Ball no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Doncic passes to Lively. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
.122 left in the first half. Outside, Ball. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Doncic against Ball. Doncic passes to Lively. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Hornets trail by 19. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to man. Back to Bridges. Just 3 to shoot. For the 3. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Ball against Doncic. Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. Over Ball. And it's off the back rim. No good. Charlotte's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Miller kicks to Ball. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Dallas up by 16. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas, thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
Check. Where do I sign my 10-day? I was born ready. All right, now let's catch you up on some other games that have already been completed. The Suns picked up the win against the Pistons in Detroit, and that's 2 victories in a row for them.
They showed no mercy, absolutely destroying the opposition.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So with Williams on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. Bridges out there with Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's man in at the 2 guard. Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
For the Hornets, Nick Richards at the line for 1.
That's good from Richards. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key. And he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Mann. 10 points for him. From the baseline. Kept alive. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And so Irving nails both of them. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 19-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. There's Miller with the three. And Lively pulls it down. Quickly's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot's good. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Bridges outside. And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Here's a look at some stats for Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Bridges. Here's man, guarded by Doncic.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Doncic. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3. Steps back. Clock at 6. Ball from long range. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hardaway goes in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Miller outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
Charlotte ball.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 6 to shoot. It's Miller on the wing. Guarded by Green. And again, the Hornets missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And the Hornets call time here. Dante Exum is checked in for Green. Dallas on defense. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Bridges kicks the ball. Bridges a screen on Doncic. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick and roll basketball.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 15-5 run here. Now here's Exum. Covered by Miller. Doncic outside. Count it.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Miller. Here's Mann. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the
Doncic against Ball. Doncic outside. And it's Exum in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Exum's got his first bucket of the night.
really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off and he sticks it.
They set the screen. The pass the ball. Pass to Richards. Sinks that one from the post. Richards got his third basket of the night right there.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Washington finds Doncic. Outside Hardaway. No good on the triple. Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Richards passes the ball. Shot clock at 5. Bridges a screen on Doncic. There's Ball with the 3. Exum pulls it in.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
A nice shot by Doncic. Here's Ball. He has 7. Pass to Bridges. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good on the way in. Miller's got 8 points.
And the concentration there from Miller, not fazed at all by the contact.
Outside Hardaway. Gafford sets the pick for Hardaway. The rebound by Richards. It's picked off. Gafford misses. The Hornets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Shots good by Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Over to the wing. Here's Exum. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Miller dishes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Doncic against Ball. Now here's Doncic. T right on him. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Mann passes to Richards. Here's Mann, guarded by Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And Doncic, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You see Luka forcing his way to the free throw line, puts the onus on the defense, and they are not up to it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That free throw good from Doncic. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. Jones checked in for Dante Exum, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Williams comes in for Miles Bridges. Martin's checked in for Miller, and it's Micic in for Trey Mann. And he can't hit the second. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Jones against Ball. There's Williams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
Hardy, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And that one falls for Williams. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Irving attacking, and the basket is good. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Ball, the pass to Martin. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Williams, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Hardy. That one, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Charlotte shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. They've got Jones. Hardy is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Powell in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Ball, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. We've seen a few play in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Another three for Dallas.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And the Mavericks call time here.
We got free t-shirts heading away, fans. Get out of your seats. Get on your feet and make some
On defense, Charlotte. Irving kicks to Jones. Pass to Hardy. And there's the rebound by Micic. The Hornets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Ball. Powell pulls it in. Ball stolen. Here's Micic. He feeds it to Williams. And the pass to Martin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Hardy. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Pass the ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Inside, Powell with the steal. Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Derek Jones Jr. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. You know, Doris, guys like Grant Williams are so vital to the success of the team. He doesn't get too greedy, does he?
No, Kevin, and the key for role players is being willing to star in your role nightly. For Grant, he knows what that means. He's got to be versatile defensively, and he's got to knock down open shots. He's willing to do both at a high level.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Irving against Ball. Pass to Hardy. And Kleba now top of the key. Over Williams on the money from 12 feet away. Kleba's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Williams passes to Martin. And the NBA Doris heading conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Richards. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now, here's Hardy. The pass to Kleba. Now here's Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Micic. Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The three ball is good.
Here's Hardy. Dishes to Powell. Shoots over Richards. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose. Irving passes to Kleba. Back to Irving. And Jones has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Micic, the basketball. Here's Micic. Williams with a clean look, and it's the Hornets another 3.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now, here's Kleba. Back to Irving. Passes to Jones. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. Miller comes in for Cody Martin. And it's Trey Mann in for Micic. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Now, here's Ball. He kicks to Miller. Driving the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Nick Richards. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Richards drops them both. Here's Doncic with the basket here. He'd break 30 points.
And he's in that zone, guys, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get the ball out of his hand.
It's good from long range.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here is Miller after the Mavericks pick up 3. It's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here's Doncic. It's up a 3. drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
There's a screen. Miller outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. What do you think of that,
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
And that one falls for Bridges. Miller, that's for 2. Again, the Hornets score.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Here's Lively. And here's Washington outside. Miller grabs the miss. Pass the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Mavericks leading by 23. Doncic passes to Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Doncic. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Miller. There's the pick. Baseline try. The Mavericks pull it in. Now, here's Doncic. 24 seconds left in the game. And another basket for Dallas.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And here is Ball. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.